Hey Greg, this is John, West Coast Connects. We had reached out, spoke with Tanya, promised this free video, so here it is. I'm going to keep things really short and sweet. Just want to show you a couple of tips you could do to really maximize your traffic online and build up that customer base. And all I ask in return is that you send me some feedback, whether that be via email, text, phone call, anything would suffice. I just would really love to get your thoughts. So, with that, let's get started. Looking at your site is pretty well done. Um, Typically, one of the things that we talk about and we always reiterate is content. But you have a little bit of content. Typically for home pages, you want somewhere between 1,500 and 2,000. That's what Google really likes to see. You're a little bit short there, but with all your service pages, I think you do have quite a bit of content throughout your site. So, it doesn't necessarily mean a lot, but one tip would be you could add a little bit more content here, but you are ranking for 72 keywords, and the keywords you are ranking for are really, really good keywords. So whoever did your site and whoever started doing your SEO at least has been doing a great job. So I wouldn't necessarily mess with anything in your site. My first tip would come down to your Google My Business listing. So what a lot of people don't realize is how effective a tool this GMB is. And so when someone searches water damage restoration Houston, right, which there's 300 searches a month for this particular keyword. One of the first things that pop up is these GMBs or what we call the map pack, this top three, and they could pull up to 40% of the traffic. So on a 300 search a month keyword, you're talking 120 searches are going right to these GMBs, right to their website. So it's a very useful tool to pull traffic to your site without you necessarily having to rank for it. So, uh, and obviously the more traffic you can get to your site, the better off you'll be, right? In as many different ways. So that would be my first tip is to really get your GMB strengthened and going well and start ranking for some of these keywords. My second tip would be just to continue to strengthen your site. So here's some data from your site. We talked about the amount of keywords that you're ranking for, and they're all buyer intent keywords. They all have a location based, very, very good keywords that you're trying to rank for. You have 63 websites that are sending 148 links back to your site, so pretty good. And this is the numeric value of your site based on your links and what you got going on here, right? Because this is really what strengthens your site. It's Google's a web in essence, and you're trying to build a web and be interconnected with a lot of different sites, that are around your niche in order to seem like an expert in the field that you are, and you guys are an expert in your field, but you've got to prove it to Google. Excuse me, because they want to put an expert in front of the people that search, right? They want all their needs met because then they'll keep using that search engine if they find exactly what they want exactly when they need it. So, and really what you want here is you would really, this number is pretty good. You might want to go a little bit higher than that. Usually you're high 20s, 30s for restoration, but you really want a 1-to-1 ratio. So you want this to be similar in the sense that it's close or relatively close, and so you have a little bit of work there. And just to show you, this is Black Mooring BMS Cat, and here's the strength of their site. So they're in the 30s and 50s, so a lot higher than yours. They have a few more referring domains and a few more backlinks. They are ranking in a few more keywords as well, and they're ranked number one for this particular keyword here. Um, which is they're probably getting quite a bit of traffic for. So, you know, building up the strength of your site, adding to those links, and getting stronger links because not all links are the same, and you want those stronger links that'll definitely raise up your domain rating right here and give you more of a 1-to-1 ratio. Um, and then typically what you want to do is you just want to beat out your competition, right? You just want to beat them in all facets, and then you'll start seeing yourself move up the rankings. But because right now you're at the bottom of the second page, and you're not going to get much traffic at the bottom of the second page, but moving up will definitely help. So I hope this has been helpful and informative. If you'd like to learn more and see how you can, really bump up in a lot of the different, categories, we'd love to help you. My contact information is in the email. Please feel free to reach out. I also have a link to my calendar. Feel free to schedule out some time to talk to me. So, with that, have a great day and God bless.